What was I doing yesterday? Oh, yeah. I did not like my posture, Jen. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Oracle of the Future. I am of the world. Hi, I am the Oracle. You guys want my name? You guys should already know my name by now. Um, so today's live is a continuation from yesterday's live of the different clues, these signs, intuitive messages I keep receiving regarding Time Castle, regarding Mother Gaia, the dragons, the serpent. Good morning, Yari. The serpent, the Anunnaki, and I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Open Sesame and Father Time. Okay, so we're gonna get into all of this. So yesterday when we talked about Open Sesame, I said that something's going to be revealed or open. Something's coming in at the door. But let's do a refresher on that, the Open Sesame, because not gonna lie, don't remember that one, what we discussed on that one. I know I saw something, because I know with the Time Castle, it was like some type of portal that's opening. The Open Sesame, what was Open Sesame again? I have the White Rabbit, the 2 giraffe. Number 1, White Rabbit, Open Sesame. What is that? Wanders. Rainbow. Blessings. Something's opening. Something's coming in. Oh yeah, it has to do with the what is the Tabernacle message. We haven't decoded that. I'm going to go live on that on the 1st of October. It was supposed to be for today, but I decided to change it on the 1st of October. I'm actually going to do a live to help you guys understand how to break down these clues with you guys. Right before that, I'm going to do another live after this to, like, I guess break it down in steps on how we're going to do this, of like decoding God messages. I'm going to break it down in steps so that you guys can understand what's in store. Okay, so the White Rabbit showed me rainbow, so I'm getting like a blessing. Something's coming in. Show me more, White Rabbit, regarding Open Sesame. I'm getting a mirror. There's a mirror. I'm talking about the man in the mirror. A reflection of you. I'm talking about the man in the mirror. A new version of you emerging. Okay, so the Open Sesame, this is a message or a clue regarding someone. So I got rainbow. When I think of rainbow, I think of blessings. I'm thinking of everything's gonna be alright. Why am I hearing that 70s show theme song right now? The ending of it. Alright. I don't know. Something about that 70s show. I don't know why that's popping up. White Rabbit, Open Sesame. You're going to be loving yourself. Someone's going to be loving themselves at this time with the Open Sesame. But I'm getting rainbow, mirror, and someone staring at the reflection. And then when I saw that this person was staring at the reflection, I saw wings with their shoes and wings on their back. Okay, and then I'm seeing this person's holding the mirror close to their heart. So it kind of indicates that you're loving yourself. Falling in love with yourself. I'm getting tears of joy, happiness. Something about happiness, okay? Okay, so the Open Sesame. Think of it as blessings, you guys. Think of it as something good is happening. Something good is coming in. 2 giraffe, show me more regarding this. Okay, something is trying to block this. Something's trying to block this open sesame moment, or someone is trying to block this. Nana Claret, show me more regarding this open sesame. Okay, so I'm getting illusion, a lie. Something's a lie. Something's going to with the open sesame. Someone's trying to block this from happening, from someone loving themselves, from someone receiving something. Okay, I'm getting something like that. Someone, something, or someone is trying to block that. But I'm getting it's a lie, like illusion, manipulation. To giraffe, show me more of this. Open sesame. Okay, yeah, it's just like I feel like it's a group of people trying to stop this from happening. You're making your mark, making your mark, making a difference. Your life, your beginning. They're trying to stop this from unfolding. They don't want this to happen for you, to you. Seven, a butterfly. What will unfold? It doesn't matter. I'm getting. It doesn't matter what happens. It will still be what it's meant to be. Okay, 9 of carats. The only thing I'm getting that it can only be delay. Any type of blockage that occur can only cause a delay. It can't stop it. Only like slow its process. 7 butterfly. Show me more. I'm getting that you're whoever this message is for or resonate with, you're protected. 9 of carats. Show me more. Destiny. What was foretold or prophesied. Something was prophesied or promised for somebody. Show me more. 9 of carats. You will be guided out of any type of trouble that you may arise. Okay, but I'm getting that someone has open enemies. Okay, people that watchful eyes, people that watches you, that don't wish you well, or don't wish anything good to come in for you. Or yeah, something. But again, you're way too protected. I ate a magnifying glass. Show me more. Way too protected. Like I saw with the 8 magnifying glass, it's like they can, whoever's trying to hurt you, harm you, stop this, block you, out of envy, out of control, out of power, whatever it may be. It's like it's not worth it for them to even try. White rabbit, show me more. Yeah, you're gonna get what you asked for. So open sesame is a good sign, a good blessing. The enemy casts illusions. Yes, Yari, they do. They definitely cast illusions. They manipulate you, especially if you have like desires, wants, wishes, and you're attached to it. They will use that against you. So be mindful of having attachments. Okay, I feel like you're not supposed to have any type of attachment. You can be connected to something, or you can always want something. There's nothing wrong with that. We're human, but this don't be so attached to a point where you are easily beguiled. You know what I mean? So moving on from that, we're gonna go with the Anunnaki. I mentioned the Anunnaki yesterday, the yesterday live. I said that the Anunnaki does exist. They do exist. They did back then as well. Okay. I don't really know much about them. I just have downloads about them. I didn't do my own research about them, but all I know based off my downloads is that Anunnaki was here, and they are still here. Before, and they enslaved some of God's creation, and God did not like that. God don't like ugly, so God taught the world a lesson by separating everybody, the language, their race, their species, their kind, everything, and not only that. God didn't just cause a separation, but He caused everybody to go to sleep, a sleeping state. Amongst the Anunnaki and amongst God creation was someone that He loved. Okay, God have a favorite creation. Okay, and He placed that creation within the Anunnaki as well as the world. Okay, for a reason. So when the whole world went to sleep, this creation went to sleep as well. When the whole world was suffering, this creation suffered as well. When the whole world when the whole world evolved, this person evolved as well. Okay, so that's why I'm beginning with that. The Anunnaki were advanced race. Okay, they had a lot. They had, resources. They had power. They had magic. They had knowledge. They had all those things. They still do, in some type of way. But they enslaved some of God's creation, and God did not like that. To the point where God had, I guess, sentenced them or caused judgment on an Anunnaki that was doing experiments and enslaving people before. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. I was just talking. Okay. Yes, like I was saying, I don't know much about Annuki, but I just know that they enslaved people before, to the point where God caused this judgment. Everybody went to sleep. When I say about sleep, we're still asleep. We're not awoken. I won't say everybody, but majority of people on this planet, we're still asleep. So I don't know much about the Anunnaki, but that's the message that I got. Yeah. And then Mother Gaia, I mentioned her yesterday. Don't know much about her either. I just know that she's a very powerful person. This planet is alive, okay? It is alive. Probably not now. I think she's in the sleeping state. So we don't even realize that. So I kind of explained the whole Mother Gaia one yesterday. Father Time, that's the one that I think I left off on, is there's a being called Father, okay, Father Time. This being has the control of the will, time. This person can control time. Off tips about the Anunnaki. I don't know what they're on. Well, what I found out, the Anunnaki were black people. But way back then. But again, God cast the judgment and He sentenced everybody to go to sleep, and He sentenced the Anunnaki to suffer. But that's just what I got. But you guys we're gonna get into that when we start to decode the Bible. You guys are gonna figure that out on your own. I can only provide clues. Why your comment remind me of the Michael Jackson song? They don't really care about us. But these were black people that was advanced. Okay, super advanced. But they went rogue, or they went against their nature. They did something that God did not like. I guess they wanted to have their own thing. Okay, so Father Time is some type of some type of being that controls time. He sits on the wheel, or he is the wheel. I don't know. I'm not quite sure how that works. I believe Father Time is the dragon that I saw. Remember I told you, like, I had a question, like, who do we follow, the dragon or the serpent? I believe I saw this Father of Time. Um, Again, I still ask that question, like, well, who do we follow, the dragon or the serpent? And that was basically, I got this intuitive nudge that it's the dragon. I still think it may be the dragon, but at the same time, I just don't know. Okay, there's a lot of illusions out there, so just, we gotta be mindful on what is what. One bad fruit can ruin the rest. I agree. It takes one person being selfish. And yeah, and that selfishness within that one person can bring out the selfishness within somebody else that was like a mustard seed. But they, just because this person decided to be completely out in the open with his selfishness, it gave these other people who may have been selfish in some type of way, but it was like very like little. But when they saw this person being themselves, it's like, oh, okay, we can do it too. We can get this. We can do that. They just went against their nature. So again, I don't know what is the right wheel of fortune. My intuition is saying it's the dragon still. I did get something with mermaids as well, so who knows? And then the whole head toss, head or tails. I always chose tails. Okay, but when I think of heads and tails now, I think of the matriarch and the patriarch. The heads represents the patriarch, patriotic society, and the tails represents the matriarch society. So I would choose like the tails. I always chose the tails when I was younger. Like do the, you guys know the toss game, and then somebody asks you, what do you choose? You say head or tails. I always chose tails. That was my favorite side. Or maybe it was head. I don't know. But I know I used to choose tails because everybody else chose head. I chose tails. Okay, so the next one is the dragons and the serpent. Okay, so again, I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure. Because we know how the time rule looks like from why about to say snail? From the serpent. Okay, the serpent is round. Okay, it goes around. Merry-go-round. Okay, I said it takes you for a ride. I said that. Remember I said the serpent, you're going to get to your destination, but it's going to take you for a ride. You're going to go around. But if you choose the dragon, what happens when you choose the dragon? The dragon takes you down. Like the dragon, it's slowed. Like, the dragon is counterclockwise, or it takes you backwards. The dragon takes you backward. Time is reversed. The serpent takes you forward, but it takes you in the merry-go-round. And then eventually it comes to the end, the beginning and the end. It takes you in a circle, but a ride. It goes around. The dragon goes backwards. Time is reversed. I'm going to do a clarifier on that. Tails is a spiritual part of the nose. The head casts the illusion. Oh, the head is the illusion. You said tails is a spiritual part of the nose. Because the serpent, it goes forward, but it takes you for a ride. You go on a merry-go-round. Okay? The dragon, it make time is reversed. It goes back. You go backwards, not forward. So I don't. You go backward. Unless the time is backwards. Unless the time. Let's just do the clarifier. Five Bat, show me what is the right will, the serpent or the dragon? The serpent is the right. It says the serpent. I'm gonna show me. Okay, show me more. Six of Monkeys. What is the right will, the serpent or the dragon? Show me the right will to giraffe. All three cards show me the snake, the serpent. Because it makes sense based off what I just broke down. I said the serpent takes you forward, but you go on the merry-go-round. It takes you for a ride. The dragon, it takes you backwards, okay? You go backwards. It's reversed. That's not how it's supposed to go. Time is not reversed. Time is not reversed. What is time? It goes in the merry-go-round. Time, it goes in the merry-go-round. It goes around like the seashell. It goes around. A swirl. It goes around. So I'm getting Vedic Western astrology is the right one. Okay? So, but there's something significant about dragons though. So the dragons do play a part. I just don't know in what capacity or into what. Okay? So that's the dragons and the serpent. Let's talk about the time capsule. I said it's like the time capsule is like a portal or something like that. Time capsule. Show me more about the time capsule. Five of Bats. Time capsule. Okay, I'm seeing a snail. A big snail. Six of Monkeys. Time capsule. Show me more. Six of Monkeys. Two Giraffe. Time capsule. Show me more. Three Elephants. Time capsule. Okay, so you said Vedic is Eastern though, and Western is modern astrology. Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that, Yari. Thank you. So those three different things. The difference between Vedic and Western is that Vedic says it's bad to follow your North Node, the head, because it causes obsession. While in Western they said it's your destiny and you should follow. I do agree with what the Vedic says about the head and obsession. Okay, because it reminded me of the dragon. That's the Chinese astrology. They, like you said, it believe the dragon is about obsession and familiarity. You mentioned that, but there's something about the head and the tails. Like if just say you're playing a game, you toss the toss the coin, and it reminds me of the show The Game of Thrones. The god flipped the coin. Whenever a Targaryen is born, they flip the coin. What is this person going to choose? I kind of got that reference now. But anyways, if you choose the head, you follow your north node, right? It's good to follow your destiny, but Vedic says no. It might be Vedic astrology because that's still Eastern, right? It may be Vedic. I believe it's Vedic. That's the right one. Okay, and yes, in the Vedic, I'm trying to like learn this stuff about astrology, but it says yes, in Vedic the north node and south node are the dragon and serpent bodies split in two. Oh, it's two. The head wants to imagine and eat things with their eyes, and the body feels intuitively but is unsatisfied. So it's two halves to a whole. They both belong together. Eventually, it's gonna come back together. But so, what do they use? Like, what's the whole purpose of their astrology? What's the whole purpose of their astrology for Chinese? The Chinese astrology. If they don't follow the nodes or the destiny, what do they follow? What do they believe in? What's the whole purpose of the animals and because the card showed me serpent. You start with the serpent, and then you become the. I guess you start with the serpent. You start with tails, or do you? Because I feel like in it doesn't matter because at the end of the day you need both the matriarch and the patriarch. You need both, but it's like I guess it matters if it depends on the individual person, like their natal, what they're supposed to start with. If they start the wrong way, then it's gonna be backwards. They're it's gonna be flipped for them. If they start the right way, it's gonna be forward. If that makes sense. You start with the head. Which one was with the eyes? You see with the eyes? Because I saw something. I just remember something that I saw. Yes, in the Vedic, the North Node and South Node are the dragon and serpent, both split into two. The head wants to imagine and eat things with their eyes, and the body feels intuitive but is unsatisfied. The head. This is also like, ooh. They believe in energies affecting parts of your lives. Okay, that's true. The North Node. But the Vedic astrology, they still follow the zodiac signs, right? Like the Aries, all that. I want to see, what am I going to choose? What is my destiny choosing for? Nine of carrots. The head or the tails for me. tells. The tell. For some reason, I look at the head and the tails as separate. Like the lower body is the tail, right? The higher body is the head. Oh, I gotta really look because this is very important. This decision. It's not good to to follow the lower body. The goal is always to go up, no matter what. It's always to go up. So you always meant to follow your north node, no matter what. It's always up. Like 5'3", like I'm 5'3", hot butter summertime, hot butter summer, I'm 5'3" up. I'm 5'3" up. So it's always good to go up, but for some reason, because I kept, even before I even got these messages and signs, for months, I kept seeing something about body parts I have, like, and I knew what that meant. It represents a broken feminine energy when it's broken in half. But when you choose to tell, it's feminine energy. I know how that sounds, but the matriarch. It's, you're bringing in feminine. If you choose the head, you're bringing in masculine. You're gonna bring it. You're gonna be your masculine energy. But you choose tails, you're gonna be in the feminine energy. Okay. But this is also confusing, and I have to go to the next live, you guys. The next live as well. The body stores memories and intuition, but it's blind, so it cannot experience the beauty of seeing, tasting, imagining, etc. Imagine the nose being a singular creature. Then God splits that creature into two, a head and a body. The head can only see and eat, but without a stomach, it will be unsatisfied. Okay, so don't start with the head. You gotta wake your, you have to make, you have to work yourself up. Okay, let me see what I'm trying to say. You have to work up. So you're starting from the bottom, now I'm here, right? That Drake song. I started from the bottom, now I'm here. I started from the bottom, now I'm here. So you gotta start from where you're at, ground zero. You always start at zero. And then you gotta go up. You can't just go up. Look, if you just jump up, and what if your lower self is not healed? You have to heal your lower self before you can go up. If you're trying to go on the journey of going up and your lower self is not healed, then that's not good. If that makes sense. Yes, the North Node will tempt you. Yeah. So now I understand the tail. You have to. The tail is the feminine energy. If your feminine energy is broken, it's unhealed, and you're just going to your North Node, you're going to be met with a lot of tests, a lot of you're not going to be in your North Node. You can't be in your North Node fully until you have healed your South Node. So that's what I'm getting. South Node and North Nodes are very important. So I know for a fact my South Node is not healed because I don't remember what I didn't know what happened. I don't remember what happened in my past. First of all, you have to gain the memory to understand, like, okay, what you need to heal, what past energy you need to heal. So that's why I'm choosing to tell. The reason I say that because I'm in my my soul return journey, so it's important that I know which I'm starting with, heads or tails. My feminine energy needs to be healed. before I can jump into my north node. But in modern Western, they say no, follow your north node at all times. You can still follow it, but at the same time, you're not going to be in your calling until you have healed. Or even if you're in your calling, you're going to be tested to heal what you haven't healed before. It's either through connections or through tests. Yes, in Vedic astrology, say you need to master the south node before following the north node. But the north node will tempt you. Wow. Interesting take. Interesting take. So those were our theories. So I guess I'm not gonna tell you guys what to follow. You guys can figure this out on your own. Like you will know. Like I said, we are all connected to what to do. Like our intuition will always guide us. Okay, on what's right. So feminine energy, the matriarch. But even so, like you will always, you need both, because that's both of it is part of you. But it depends on what you're going to start with. I guess I'm starting with the feminine energy. All right, you guys. I have another. Well, I have to do a video live on the steps of what it's going to be like moving forward when we start to decode. Well, when we start to decode God messages, I said that all the codes have a time clock. Okay, there's a countdown. I don't know the deadlines to these time clock, but I know that it's going to be revealed to me. Okay, but I just know I will always know which code that we need to decode. Okay, so once I get that, I'm going to do a separate live so that way it could be in order, so that you guys can understand on how this is going to be done. I wrote in my notes the steps. Alright, so we're going to go into the next live, and then I have another live right after, which is about the second coming, which is a very interesting live. I was like, woo! And some of the stuff that I was able to, that was revealed to me, that I decoded as well, I can't even share with you guys everything, but I will share with you like some of the things that's going to affect everybody. So we're just going to jump into the next live. Bye. Like, comment, subscribe, share. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. If you like this live, like it and share.